Now that your brushes are installed, it's very easy to use them. You're going to select your brush tool, go to your brush panel, and choose the brush that you want to use. You're going to want to create a new layer over in the layer panel. If your layer panel isn't open, you just go to Window and then click on Layer, and that will open your layer panel. And then we're going to click the New Layer button, which is this square with the folded corner. And now we have a new layer. And now with my brush tool, I can stamp on my steam. Now, if I need to make my steam bigger or smaller, we can do that using the right and left bracket keys. The right bracket key on your keyboard is going to make the steam bigger. The left bracket key is going to make the steam smaller. So you can size the steam to fit your image, and then again, just place it over where you want it and stamp it on. If you would like to make the steam darker, just double stamp, and that's going to make the steam darker. Another thing that you can do is you can use multiple brushes to create a custom looking steam. So I use the Steam 1 brush. Now I'm going to add in the Steam 2 brush, and I'm going to add a little bit more steam here. And you can see that that's just going to add more steam, and it's going to create kind of a custom look. Because you're not going to want every single image to look exactly the same, because then it'll be really obvious that you just used a brush. So now I'm going to delete this layer and we're going to start over. One thing that you may run into when you're using your steam brush, you may have to stamp over part of your mug in order to get to the steam to look the way you want it. And you're going to want to brush where you stamp the steam over the mug off. And we're going to do that using a layer mask. So in the layer panel, there is a rectangle that has a black circle in the middle. We're going to click on that, and that's going to add a layer mask to our image. With a layer mask, white reveals and black conceals. So we're going to get rid of this using black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my brush, and now I'm going to go back to a soft round brush, which is right up here at the top. And I want to make sure that my brush is black because black conceals. And now I'm going to make my brush smaller using the left bracket key, and I'm just going to brush over the mug, and I'm going to take that steam off of the mug. And if I wanted to soften up the steam anywhere else, maybe it's a little bit too big and I just want to make it look a little different, I can just mask off where I don't want the steam using that layer mask. So that's how easy it is to use the brushes. If you have any more questions, please reach out to me in the VIP Facebook group.